Hey guys, I'm Robbie. I'm in South America for 4 months on my first backpacking trip. It's my first time solo, first time in hostels, and I'm doing it all with no plan. It's cold here, and it's been raining. Here's the bus. I actually slept quite a bit, so I'm pretty happy. Now I gotta go find my hostel and maybe an umbrella. There seems to be a little boat on fire, but we made it to the hostel, and I've made 2 friends. There's a dog. I'm just out front at the hostel. It's cold here, man. It's like 7 degrees. Or I think it's 10 degrees today. In the next few days, it's supposed to be like at night it goes to 2 degrees. That's colder than it is in Vancouver right now. And it's summer here. Excuse me? Man, how different can you get from Santiago to here? It's like, it's so different. Gonna look for an umbrella and some food, breakfast stuff, maybe some cooking stuff too. I feel like I'm in Whistler or Europe. Man, it's cold. It's rainy. What is going on? This is insane.
Mañana. Okay.
A las 7 de la mañana.
Here.
We'll be here. Made 2 friends in the hostel. And this is us tomorrow. We just tried on all our boots and gear. Ready for tomorrow, guys?
We're ready.
Alright, so the plan is we're climbing the volcano tomorrow. We have to be there at 6 a.m. I got sandwiches made. I got food bought. I got a Red Bull. I got water. And we got everyone coming. There's going to be 5 of us. 4 from the hostel and then 1 Australian guy we saw just for a little bit. And it's 9 o'clock right now. Alright guys, welcome. It's the morning of the big climb. Got my Vancouver representation over there, German representation over there. We are ready. We got our group. We got a new guy, Australia here. We got 2 guys with us. Here's the mountain that we're climbing. We're climbing about 1,400 meters in total. And from the top to around Piedra Blanca, we can go down in the sliding down the snow. We got our van. But every company is like on the street and they all got their van. Oh, shot.
Wow.
That mountain's pretty big. And it's a very white volcano. I'm very surprised by how low the snow goes and how cold it is. I might freeze to death up there. This is insane. Take a look at this volcano. These guys come up here 5 to 7 times a week. Our guy's 66 and he does it every day possible. So I kind of skipped on past where I bought this tour. There's a main road in Pucón that sells tours everywhere. I probably stopped in at 7 different places, and this, to be honest, was just the cheapest one I could find. And now looking back at it, we definitely had the worst gear out of anyone on the mountain. Take what you will with that information. We've overtaken first place. We passed like 50 people, but they're all having food and water break. We're gonna do that just in a second. Here we are windy. We're at apparently only 50%. Last little break. It's pretty insane. Side questing on a Thursday. This is insane. It's way harder. Not harder, like more dangerous. Guys, we're here. We're probably 75, 80% done. It's insane. Look at this.
It's crazy.
So one thing I forgot to actually mention is there is a gondola that helps you skip the first hour and a half. Saves you about 2 kilometers and 250 meters elevation one way. And it costs about 10,000 Chilean pesos. And of course, we did not pay that. So really, it was more of a 1,650 meter elevation gain and 13-kilometer hike. I did not look this hike up on all trails. I didn't even see the volcano the day before because I got here on that rainy day. We got it. It's windy. We can't even get to the top. We gotta show you. When I saw this mountain, I was like, oh God. And I felt so bad because I convinced my German friend Chiara to come on her first hike. This is her first hike in her life. She's never been on a mountain before. And she's starting with a snow-capped volcano at 3,000 meters. Hey guys. The wind was insane up there. At one point, my phone literally flew out of my hands.
Close call.
How was it, guys?
Unreal.
Pretty hard. But
It's not just hard, like dangerous.
yeah,
Like,
dangerous.
It's
Like
a
you can do
dangerous
it
mountain.
from your level of energy, but
Yeah, at one point, to half point, I was like, oh, I'm getting tired. The next 50% of the mountain, you're just like, oh, we don't care about energy. Like, we care about survival.
yeah, no, really. That was
This is insane stuff, man. We're having another snack. Much needed break on the way down, and we're like probably halfway down. There's the rest of our group. They made it to halfway. I'm going straight for the rock. Come on. Come on. Give it some speed. So as you probably saw, we were one of the first groups up there, and lots of people were still climbing up. And you can see I'm sliding down in a very rocky portion. Because we were so fast, we had to keep walking down. And we were only allowed to slide in the small portion for the last 5 minutes, while the rest of the groups got to slide down from the top super fast. So I don't know what my advice is. Is it to go super slow so that the guides want to get home and they tell you to slide down from the top? Honestly, that might be the best advice. There we go. All right, we're going down the sand now, which is awesome. Take a look at how we can go down. I thought someone else was. Look, you could just send it. Ah! All right, we did it. Here's like a viewing platform of everyone, but going down to the car. These boots, everything was rented. These boots are right down. I look so dumb with this on, but the footage was good. Oh, all right. We're here, back at the behind the company. We got a drink. Hey, gracias. All right, guys. We just climbed that. And now we're still all together. What was your thoughts? How was the trip?
Yeah, a little rough on the old legs, but we made it up and down in like 8 hours.
How safe would you say that was?
Yeah, top-notch Chilean safety.
We're going to pizza tonight. I found a pizza place I want to go to, somewhere that's not too expensive. But someone needs to explain to me what's with all the traffic. Look at all the cars. Also, you see how everyone just beginning to sit down? It's 9 o'clock. That's because here in South America, people eat dinner a lot later. And I'm a big fan of it. I know a lot of people aren't because they feel like they'll be like full when they go to bed. But I like being full when I go to bed. They even have a train in town. Here's the pizza place. I got a medium, so I can have half today, half tomorrow. I got the pizza. Hey guys, welcome to the room. I don't think I've shown this place yet. I got recommended to this place, Hospedaje Irma, like 17,000, and the other hostels are even more, and you're like with 6 people. And this one you're completely alone. It's awesome. Alright. I thought I might as well show the kitchen, because I don't think I've showed the kitchen on the trip yet. And of course it's really important for us workers. So, communal fridge. This one's really nice because they have little buckets for everyone. I'm in this one, which is 2. I put it the wrong way. But I have everything. I don't actually know what's in this fridge. Oh, it's just the other rooms. And then, yeah, they all have a communal area. Well, guys, here I am the day after the volcano. And let me tell you, it's been a rest day. And not because of my legs, I actually feel good. It's because I woke up with like, my nose was insanely swollen. I guess from being sunburnt, even though it's not very red, to the point where it's like excreting oils as well, which I don't think has ever happened to me. So I've stayed inside and planned my trip, looked at other hostels and new cities, lots of bus trips, bus routes. It's a lot to deal with. Well, I've just had my pizza leftovers. It's already like 4 o'clock. The UV index here is like 11, which is insane. It's like at an extreme. And so that's why I've put down the blinds in my room and I just stayed in the dark. But it's getting lighter soon. The UV index is at like a 7 or 6 now. And I'm in a park outside the hostel. Gonna walk around, see a little bit of Pucón. It's a cool piece of art. So I'm heading to the beach, the main beach of Pucón, because I've never been. And this town, there's always people out around here. And it's mostly Chileans. Coming from other parts of Chile, like Santiago. Come here for a little vacation. Here's the main park near the water here. Now I'm right beside the water. And this whole place is like a big market. I just realized it wasn't that one little street. Pucón really is a tourist town and has tourist prices. For example, last night where I went for pizza, I looked at the Google reviews and saw a photo of like 2 or 3 years ago that said like super cheap pizzas. It said like 2,000 for a small pizza and 5,000 or 4,000 for a large or medium. Then I went there in person and it was 4,500 for a small and 9,000 for a medium. That just shows you how things have gotten expensive all over the world, and especially here in tourist towns. Well, here we are at the beach, the black sand beach. But there's not many people in the water, and I've been advised by many people to not go in the water because the sewer's in the water. I'm sure it's getting better now, but that's why everyone's in kayaks. And they told me go to the rivers. The rivers are perfect, but unfortunately here, not recommended. And speaking of a lot of people, I don't think I've just realized how many people are in this town. Like, can you see this right now? This is a pretty long beach too. Look how great this is. It's amazing here. There's over a kilometer of beach like this. And it's, well, I'm maybe at the last 10-15% of the beach. There's still lots of people. Past this point, oh, there's still more people up there. Man, crazy. Well, I wanted to come to the end of the beach. Let's see what's up. Just a few people chilling here. And I'd say it's the calm part. And it's got a cool view of the city. Like 1,000 umbrellas. Well, I was talking to a couple and they told me I gotta keep going down. It's like a swamp for like a little 15 minutes. And it's pretty cool. There's nobody here. Well, it looks like I reached the end. It's where the river meets the lake. It seems like a perfect place to camp. It's my first thought. Once again, a traffic line begun. Why? Every night there seems to be the traffic line of everyone leaving Pucón. So, I'm a pretty bad backpacker. And that makes sense because I'm 10 days in. But I've already learned a few things. And, well, I'm not going to blame it all on my parents. But whenever I'm with my parents on vacation, we've always eaten out all the time. Well, of course, the average hotel room doesn't even have a kitchen. So you would eat out every time. But as a backpacker, that doesn't work. That's expensive. And I'm learning. Pastas are a way to go. Buying yogurt for the morning cereal. Having milk. You gotta cook. And so I got some things to cook. I'm learning a little bit. I'm sure I'll be experienced in a few months. I'm back with Kiara, and we're going out for dinner because it's our last day.
Last night.
We're going our separate ways. There's something always going on in this town, I feel like. There's drumming going on. We're going to a vegetarian place. Vegan place. I'm being forced.
Even better.
I'm being forced. All right, we made it to an Arabian restaurant. And I got some chile rellenos.
I got falafel because I'm not that hungry.
Hey, but looks good. And we got a bunch of bread. We got it. We were like, wow, you know, we're living the high life around
It really
here.
is. It's like not low budget traveling, it's high budget traveling.
All right, dinner's over. We got our leftovers. And now it's the saddest part of all trips. We have to say goodbye. It was fun doing a volcano.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you for surviving
Yeah, you
your
too.
first hike.
We did it.
We'll remember that forever.
We will.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Good morning from Pucón once again. I'm in a bus to Parque Nacional Huerquehue. And here we are. It's a cloudy day. I've been told the camping is filled up, which was my whole plan. I got one bag with me and planning to camp tonight, and people in the bus have been saying that the camping's filled up. There's a young couple a couple behind me, and they're planning on camping. So once we get there, I'll talk to them through Chilean, I think, so I can get some inside information. Well, the bus was actually like about an hour long, and I kind of just got off following some other people trying to camp. There goes the bus. Here's the campsite outside the park. It's 12,000 person here, but I'm gonna see if I can check it out first. Maybe I'll stay, maybe I won't. And that's how. See, they don't seem to notice me. I'll just walk right in. We can see the grounds. Ah, it's quite the property. A lot of people seem to stay here. Ah, and I finally get to see the lake up close, so I'm happy. Well, let me give you guys some advice. Make sure you reserve and do a little bit of research about the park before you go. That's what I did wrong and other people did wrong. It was impossible to get into the park today, so my only choice was to camp there by the water and go up early in the morning, and that's exactly what I did. It worked out well because I could go up really early, be the first person up there, and I could also get back to Pucón during the day, which is great. Okay. Here we are. We got about 800 meters of elevation, 13 kilometers total. Mirador number 1. There it is. Here we are coming to Lago Chico, little lake. There's 3 lakes up here. Wow. Wow. Look at that. Oh, there's some of the national trees of Chile. You can see it there. Here's the trees. Chilean tree. Here's the Laguna Verde. We made it to a waterfall. Okay. Están listos. ¿Dos empanadas fritas? Sí. ¿De piña? Ya. All right, empanada break done. Now, I think it's time to try hitchhiking for the first time. Because the next bus to Pucón is in over 3 hours. And I know it's safe here. And like people do it a lot. So I'm hoping like lots of people are coming into the park, but I hope some are like packing up from their campsite and I can get a ride with them. Here goes number 1. Let's see if it works, guys. It works, first try. Amazing success. 1 car, 1 ride. There they are. But they're not going to Pucón. But they got me to a bigger road here. And I'll try again. This is pretty fun. As long as you don't get picked up by a serial killer. Okay, the trick's not working like it used to. I've been passed like 30 times. But there's a lot of cars, so eventually, right? I've been adopted by the people sitting here watching me. And they said, hey, they're gonna bring me to Pucón. So here we go. I made it to Pucón. I survived the hitchhiking. It was fun. Well, it's fun if you get good people. It would suck if you get bad people, I guess. But that was great. Now I'm in Pucón. Didn't even have to pay the bus. It was great. Just gotta walk to the hostel where I left my big bag. It's probably the worst part about backpacking through Chile or anywhere, especially here, is the high seasons. The hostels and buses get filled up real quick. So today for the last like 2 hours, I've been looking for buses and hostels, and there's like almost nothing left. And so it's a little scary. I don't know where I'm staying tonight. My plans of getting the bus today and tonight, those both seem to be full. So I'm gonna go to the bus station and see if I can, because online it says they're fully booked. So I'm gonna see. Alright guys, here we are. It's my final night in Pucón. And it's my 5th night. And I had no idea how long I was gonna stay here. But it turned out to be my home for 5 nights. And didn't do a whole ton of stuff, but I'm proud of myself nonetheless. I think I did something new every day. Today was hitchhiking. And I'm just gonna go to the beach and have a seat. Maybe there's a sunset. Alright guys. I'm in the lifeguard tower. But I'm just watching the sunset. It's not the most amazing view, but it's pretty chill. There's a few other people out. Well, it is a Sunday. Sundays in Latin America are always fun because everyone's always up late doing something in the park. Although, well, there's a lot of kids shows, but at least it gives me something to do. Alright guys, I'm leaving Pucón. Leaving Pucón to go to Valdivia. My bus is in 15 minutes. And just gotta walk like one more block. This time I won't forget to show you the bus. Now here's the bus station, guys. And I think that's our bus. Alright guys, that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you can leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you in my next city in Valdivia, Chile.